Alright guys, time for a video log update on the RB swapped, S13 subframe swapped Datsun that I'm working on. Kind of an update on the dash, the motor, rewiring the car, swapping the S13 frame, just kind of where everything's at. And don't mind my garage, which is a freaking mess right now. That's actually priority number one to get this cleaned up after I finish editing this video to put out there for you guys. So the RB is about ready. There's not really that much left to do to it other than finish plugging the wires in for everything, get the radiator fans on, and put the vacuum lines on it, and pretty much fire it. Just more or less wiring, and I need to get it tuned. I'm going to be using this Haltech Platinum Pro, which is new for this year. I've had it, but I haven't had it on yet. Made a mount plate for it that I've got to get mounted in the car, and I got to get that tuned. And then also new on it this year, I've obviously polished a lot of things, cleaned up the engine bay, put a new whole set turbo on it, and got my intake manifold powder coated by my buddy Evan Booth, which I'm going to tag in this post. And then cut out the inner fenders and clean that up a little bit. Also new for this year, I've got I don't know if you can really see it from here. No, you can't. I've got a four piston Willwood caliper kit. It's using Z31 rotors, so it's about an inch larger rotor. That's new for this year on the front. And then also along with the brake system, I'm going to the Chase Bay's brake booster delete kit. So there's no, other than this one line right here, there are no more lines in my engine bay. Everything else is under the dash. And then you can see it comes through, you can't really see because the light's not good, but it comes through the firewall and then tucks back in. I can get it from the other side inside the car. It's inside the dash out. It comes through right there, and then all the lines are tucked pretty nicely. It's gonna be pretty nice to have that. I think it'll work pretty good. So next on the list is the S13 rear subframe swap. Can't really get you a good video of that right now because it's out of the car, or it's under the car. But on that, I took the subframe mounts and the subframe out of an S13. I welded the subframe into the mounts into my car, and now I have an S13 frame. So I wanted to give a special thanks out to Injuku Racing for hooking me up with good pricing on the ISR adjustable arms. I've got a rear upper control arm, traction and tow rods from ISR through them. With the S13 swap, I now need a different length drive shaft to get from the RB25 trans to the S13 diff. I ordered parts from Northern Drivetrain, and I'm going to have my buddy JR Fab weld that, and then I'm going to get it professionally balanced. Here's what I've been working on for the last couple days. I've been trying to get my dash back together. I'm creating a special dash wiring harness just so I can plug it in from inside, and if I want to pull the dash, it's just one plug to get it out. I've got autometer gauges that I've got mostly from Summit Racing, in my AEM wideband in here, and then this was an old nasty typical Datsun dash. It was all cracked and just looked bad. So I bought a kit from flockit.com, and in about 3 hours I had the cracks filled, sanded down flat, and then I had it flocked, and now it looks like a nice suede dash. It actually feels really nice to touch. It looks really good. Way better than a cracked, nasty old Datsun dash. So I'm excited to get that back in the car. So this is where I'm at. Dirty Datsun, covered in pieces, parts laying everywhere, and my deadline to have this car done is June 4th. Hopefully I can get it done. Wish me luck.